So what happened there is that I think my laptop crashed. Unfortunately, I currently can't do anything with it, so I'm actually going to have to restart it entirely. So in the meantime, I am going to do the outlines of this little bunny and finish it off. Are you saying that it's... Oh, okay. Nope. Whoever's just joined, I believe... Hello, Pumpkin Muffin. It's saying that the rotation is locked, so I am sorry if you are viewing this vertically and it's actually a horizontal. That was not my intention. It's just how it's gone. Because this began as a really good stream, and now it's not. It's just sod's law, really, isn't it? But that's okay. Not everything has to go perfectly. Thank you so much. I'm so glad you like it. So I am now streaming directly from my phone. So I am very sorry, gang. One day, my horizontal streams will go on without a hitch. Today is not that day. Today, it's like we thought you could use the stress of of giving you a minute's notice that the laptop was going to crash. I thought, because I have a similar laptop for my job, I thought I had a solid, 10 minutes. No, I had maybe 30 seconds, which was very, very typical. I have been drawing... Do you mean in general or drawing this particular bunny? Because in general, I've been drawing since I could hold a pencil. Not always that good, I didn't come out the womb being able to draw like this. I actually had a smidge of depression for about 10 years, but I ended up burning out 2 years in, swearing that I would never create again because I've been very dramatic. And then in 2019 I got back into drawing again, and I decided to learn in a more deliberate way, which sounds a bit ridiculous saying it out loud, but what I mean by that is that I wanted to have a so I knew before that my drawings weren't as good as they could be, and I could not figure out what I was doing wrong, like at all. Could not, for the life of me, figure out how I was failing at it. And so I got into, I spoke to my now husband, and he was saying, well, it doesn't seem like you understand colour very well. It looks like you're using black for your shadows, and it just doesn't look great. So I decided to put a lot of effort in learning colour theory and values, so like lights and shadows and stuff, and just ways to make my art better. And I'm still learning. It's all a learning process, really. But yeah, so in the more deliberate way, I've been drawing since I was since 2019. But I went to college for art. So college being UK college, which is sixth form. I studied a BTEC in art and design. So what that means is I basically just did art all day, every day, for about 2 years. And my forte was painting. I have been much more of a painter than I am an illustrator. And so, which was very annoying because I desperately wanted to like make comics. That's something that I really, really wanted to do. But yeah, oh sorry, I'm realising the chat is scrolling on by. Let me just check it out. Yeah, could you imagine Da Vinci at 6 months? Like, no one comes out of the womb perfect. So I just wanted to make a much more deliberate, start making more deliberate choices with my art. So I started off digitally because, in all honesty, that was cheaper. Like I just needed to get a tablet and then the program, and that was kind of it. And it was not messy, unlike a lot of traditional mediums. So I began in re-began in digital, and then made some waves in some fandom areas, but never really fit into any of the cliques. So I just gently remove myself, you know. I've never really been one for it. It would get like kind of catty, and like, so at those points I would just quietly move away from the fandoms. And then the rise of generative AI and NFTs, so I decided to go back to traditional, which is very annoying because I just bought myself a new tablet, and by I just bought myself, I mean my husband very kindly gifted me a new tablet, so I need to use that. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. I feel like I should be like way more high energy in these streams instead of, and I know that there's this whole subgenre of like chill vibes. I always feel like I should be high energy, you know. But there's technically no rules. So Callie was saying that colour theory made the absolute biggest difference to their art when they learned a bit about it. Definitely worth learning it. Even if your proportions are off, it can look good with colours. 100% agree. 100% agree. When the colours are off, or like, I want to say like not deliberate, if that makes then it can really, because you can have off drawings, right? But there's always this element of like, oh, the artist knows what they're doing. If you've got off proportions, so long as it's not abundantly clear that you don't know what you're doing, you can claim it's part of your style. Shh, don't tell anyone. And then, but with colour, you do kind of need to know about what you're doing, or at least how to, with traditional, how to mix colours. Sorry, I keep using hand gestures. I'm very much a hand gesture girly, which makes talking and drawing difficult because I want to do all the gestures. I don't know why that is a gesture, but it's a me. Oh, how cute. I think I need to make the colours on the bow tie a little bit more pronounced. But yeah, let me have a look. Sorry, I don't check the chat as I draw. I wish I could have it like across my vision so I could see what you guys are saying. Yeah, I also, so stuff, G-A-R, greater, stuff greater. I'm so sorry, just got what your username is. It's more portable, you can do a lot more with it, you can make your own brushes and stuff, you can, there are free tools that you can use, there are paid for tools that you can use. There are so many different ways you can use a tablet. So yeah, and paints and brushes and everything. It's very messy, it's very expensive. Sorry if I hit the microphone. But yeah, I'm glad people like the chill vibes. Doggy Yippee 123. Can you give me an animal to draw? Ferret, draw a ferret. Thank you so much, a squeaking artist. I hope that you continue to enjoy the lovely bunny. And then, can you give me an animal to draw? Aha, there. They look so derpy. Mario has entered the chat. And, oh, Coffee, you evil. Said that they wanted to give a huge thank you and that the channel was on the ones that inspired me to start one of your own. Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. I hope you enjoy YouTubing. It took me many, many years to build up the courage to start YouTube. And then when I did, I was kind of like, I probably should have done this sooner. This was silly. But a lot of it, like a lot of my insecurities about it, if anyone's planning to bully me about this, don't worry, I'm a big enough bully for myself. Nothing you say can hurt me the way I can hurt myself. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that. Okay, pull yourself together, woman. Okay, so for me, for a very long period of time, I didn't think that anyone would really want to hear anything I had to say. I didn't particularly think anyone would want to hear my voice. I don't feel like I have anything unique to add to a lot of the conversations. So I personally watch a lot of political, a lot of legal, even though I'm not in the field, a lot of that kind of content. Like I like watching professionals show their skill. And I did not feel like I was good enough to be in that field. And then I saw some people doing very well who I could tell did not understand things. And that kind of pushed me more towards, starting my own channel, because it was like, well, if they can do it and not know that much, I can do it and not know that much. Oh, I'm so glad you guys are enjoying the cuteness. I'm enjoying the cuteness too. Callie was saying that they struggle with the fact that they sound like a farmer. So they worry people will take the mickey out of your accent. I'm so sorry. I wasn't expecting you to say that you sound like a farmer. So I live in the east of England, and there are some parts where, like a village that I grew up, I'm just imagining like this big burly farmer picking up very delicate paints and painting, and I love it. I love that. It makes me so happy. I've just ruined that little bit, but just in you know, the dungarees and messy face and what have you, and then because I mean farmers used to anyway. Shut up. Back to the topic. We'll get on topic again. Anyway, I live in an area where unfortunately the more sort of regional accent is not as prominent anymore, which leads to this very middle class accent. And but I remember, like, it rubs off in certain ways. So for example, whenever I enter a room or join something, it's always, "You're right, hope you're having a good day." I mean, this is my thing, you might be made fun of a little bit, but I truly believe that regional accents should be more prominent. I am sad that a lot of regional accents are disappearing in favour of an accent like mine. Ugh. But like, I love northern accents, I love Scottish accents. I like Scouse, I like the Mancunian accent, I like Glaswegian, like any accent I love, because that's in many ways that's heritage. That's years of culture distilled into an accent, and you've picked it up from your surroundings or you've picked it up from your parents, and I just think that should be celebrated. And it makes me sad hearing sort of babies, I say babies, but like young children speaking with American accents from parents who are not American in the UK. I should probably clarify, I am not upset by American accents in general. I think they are great on Americans. It feels very weird when someone says that they are going to the store instead of they're going to the shop. And I think that has been instilled in me by my parents, who refused to acknowledge me whenever I said I was going to the store as a kid. So, oh, you're Bristol. Yeah, I bet. I mean, that's a delightful accent. I really hope that you you set up a channel and talk, because I would love that. I mean, aren't the Yogscast guys from Bristol kind of area? And isn't Wallace and Gromit's from Bristol, I think? Oh, I'm going to fully expose my ignorance now. But like, Bristol is a delightful accent. I love it. been subscribed for a while, but this is the first stream with you. Love the colouring style, though you're more of a quiet viewer. Thought you'd say hi. Oh, hello! Kemi Hugs, thank you for joining. Thank you for your first comment. I love it. Raymond lives in a place where everyone sounds like they have a can up their bum. I actually can't imagine what that sounds like either. I don't think you should mask your accent at all. And hello, Rachel. We're talking accents. I've lost a lot of viewers as I was talking about accents. But, yeah, I love accents. They make me so happy. And I think it's important that we keep things. Now, I'm going to be a little goblin because I like how it looks up here and there's not as much like cuteness going on down below. So I'm just going to add some like little blue accents, especially as, again, it was a lovely, lovely little boy who inspired me to do this. And then for Happy Easter, I've got some stamps, but I need to go find them. Which probably means I don't have stamps and I'm going to have to spend like an hour figuring out how to do lettering, because I cannot do lettering. I can't do littering. I cannot do lettering to save my life. No, I can't do littering. No, it's just stuck to my hand. Every time I finish a crisp packet, it's just there. I have to put it in a bin. Yeah, no, there was this witch once, and she saw me littering, and she was like, "A hex upon you!" And now I can't litter. I feel compelled to. Sorry, right. Hello, this is what it's like to be around me. So sorry. Not really. Not sorry at all. This is fun. I'm having a great time. I'm having a gay old time, as they used to say. Right. Now, the dreaded part, which is the little witch. I think a lot of people should probably be hexed with not being allowed to litter. Or cursed, I don't know the differences really. I don't know any witches. Yeah, we'll do a cute little outline. Hide all of our sins. And by our, I mean mine. You guys are perfect. I am not. What I quite like about this white acrylic pen is that it's not opaque white. It's like a kind of almost translucent, so it dries down as like a lighter version of the colour, and I really like that. It just makes it just a little bit easier to use when, because for example some of these colours I would love to have lighter versions of, but they just don't have them. Which is a real shame. On a very different note, guys, do you prefer the vertical streams like I'm assuming this one accidentally is, or do you prefer the horizontal streams? So I feel like maybe horizontal streams would be better. But I'm also on a huge learning curve with horizontal streams, so you are all going to have to forgive me for the many, many mistakes I keep making. I say you have to. I would really appreciate it if you forgave me. You don't have to. There's no hard and fast rule. You can elect not to. I'll be hurt, but I'll accept it. I do like this bunny's bow tie. I think the bunny's bow tie is probably my favourite thing out of all of this. I need to do whiskers. Oh, that's going to be fun. Love a good whisker. Will this boy care that I've put so much effort in? Probably not. But do I like it anyway? Yeah. Do this for any little kid that gives me a drawing. I want to give them something back. Thank you, Callie. I will pay you in an art stream on Wednesday. Possibly tomorrow, actually. It depends on how busy my day at work has been. Hello, Lux. Lovely seeing you. I have taken a bit of a break. The break was because all hell broke loose at my job. And I had to work to a very, very tight deadline with some interesting limitations. A few people saying that they prefer horizontal. Hello, Ash. Lovely to see you. People saying that they like either one. But yeah. Well, then I'll have to do Wednesday so that you can make it. Right. 1, 2, 3. Bunnies have loads of whiskers, right? Now, if you weren't in my stream before everything shut down and my laptop decided to freeze, in the name of love. No, it decided to freeze in the name of annoyance. Then you may not know that this has been as a response to a very sweet little boy's gift to my husband. So my husband's boss's child drew us a lovely Easter card with a lovely Easter egg inside. Woo! So I wanted to draw him a card in return. I did ask if I should do something more boyish, like a robot bunny, but my husband said no. So inside, I think I'm going to draw a bunny with a jetpack. So I'm going to figure that out with you guys in a moment, because I think I'm pretty much done here. So I was so touched. I always get really I get very emotional when kids make me things. Just I know how much it means. I hope they weren't forced to do it, but when kids go out of their way to make me something, I want to make them something back. So we're thinking bunny, jetpack. I'm going to do it here, and I'll then doodle it inside so that he's got a lovely little bunny with a jetpack. So I'm thinking head. And also as a heads up, those were my prelim sketches for this bunny. I did a lot of work. I decided something looked good and was like, we'll go with that. So I'm thinking maybe something like little bunny Do we want them like holding the jetpack, or do we just want it on their back? Welcome back, Bucky. But yeah, any time a little kid makes me something, I'm going to keep it forever. I have several of our nieces' drawings on our fridge. They visited us one day and they were really weirded out by the fact that we had their drawings and photos in our home, which was incredibly funny to me. Whereas my friend's daughter made me a card for our anniversary, and it was so sweet, and she cut a hole out and she was so lovely, and I immediately put it on the fridge, and I didn't realize she hadn't seen it, so like wandered around the party a bit, and then she came back into the kitchen and was like, why is my card on your fridge? And I was like, because I really liked it and I put things that I really like on my fridge. And she looked like she was going to cry, and I was so happy. Like, it's such a sweet little gesture that I liked from her, and I think she just thought it would be like, oh, that's nice, but no, it was so cute. I think I might just do that. Now I'm thinking about it, like, let me scooch that out of the way. That one, but I'll do it sideways just in case people can't see. Well, what do you think? So, maybe holding an Easter egg, because it is still Easter. So we got little bunny arms, like that. And a jetpack, like, exactly. How else are the eggs going to get everywhere? And then the little bunny legs. But unfortunately, bunny's tail fried off. This is not necessarily made for most bunnies. Well, I say most bunnies, like, as a bunny, you need to want this, I think. So, maybe we make them, looks weirdly like a horse. I'm just trying to think, do we make it like a happy little bunny? Yeah, I think. Do it like that. What bunny ears? We'll do 2 bunny ears. Cool. When you did Driver's Edge, you did a portrait of the instructor and gave it to him. Oh, that's so lovely. When I was at school, we drew, me and my friend, who in fact was the one, if you guys were about earlier, she was the friend that I made with the green bunny that told me that the Victorians used to walk their bunnies. So she and I had this A3 piece of paper, and we drew everyone in our science class, and we drew all the teachers. And apparently they were very flattered to have it, but the physics teacher was really, like, we gave him the original and scanned it for everyone else. The physics teacher apparently had it framed, and it was still up in the classroom like 6 years later when he retired. And that was very sweet. We used to do it instead of working. It's not entirely wholesome. We just didn't want to do physics. But yeah, it was very touched. I still got a B, so that's all fine. So I'm going to go over this in a pen. Why is this not as good as the top one? That's annoying. would do. Nice little Easter egg. Gonna have his little arms around it. Yeah. And his big bunny legs. A little tail. Oh, sorry, I'm just checking out the chat. Oh, that's so lovely. That sounds wonderful. Bucky, that sounds so nice. That looks like a hand. Make it a bit rounder. Then we'll get some little... I do want the bunny to be safe. So the bunny's going to have it strapped to their back. I am also going to need to find my rubber. But yeah, as a heads up gang, once I'm done with this, I'm going to go to bed. So, and the stream is going to end. I should probably have clarified that. I'm not bringing you guys to bed. That's a bit weird. Not that kind of channel. You're all lovely, but no. Why do I want to give this bunny like lederhosen? Right. Little bunny backpack. I'm thinking too much about this jetpack. Because they're normally like, stop it. Right, okay. Bunny. I've got a lovely thing there. Oh, Lux, that sounds wonderful. Making a necklace as we chat. That's great. Second screening it. I love it. Okay, I'm happy with that. Are you guys happy with that? What do you think? Do you think a little boy would like that bunny? With a jetpack? I have a lot of colourful fine liners, so I'll bring them in. Right, so I'm just gonna gently rub out after all that work. But the reason I'm rubbing out is to make it lighter. Because I was pressing pretty hard. We're rubbing out our drawing, but not really. It's a different kind of Beatrix Potter, you know. Of course I'll say hi to Jeroswin. Jeroswin is always told hello from you guys whenever I stream. And for anyone new to the stream, Jeroswin was a very, very silly... I drew a toucan and then the chat couldn't decide on a name for the toucan. And so we made it an amalgamation of all of the names, which was Gerald, Owen, I think. I can't remember the other one, I'm so sorry. But yeah, it was a very fun stream, and I struggled to breathe a few times. Oh, Oswald, yes, you're right. And in case anyone's like, your lines are a bit wobbly, your mum's a bit wobbly, that's just how I draw. I'm just kidding, your mum's lovely, send my regards. And then we'll go grey. I would like to view the message, please. Please don't fall over. You fell over. You didn't even grab the right pen. Oh, failure all around. Right, this one. My desk is a mess. Oh, that's a bit light, isn't it? We can give it a good colouring in though. I'm thinking. I'm a grown-up who does very grown-up things. This is me being a grown-up. Oh yeah. Right, I should actually do the outline. That's a nice dark grey. Let's go for you. Needs a little pink nose. And then I think I'm going to do the egg yellow. Oh, we should do polka dots. Polka dots will be purple. And then we'll go in with the yellow. This is turning into a little bit more than a doodle, isn't it? Shh. This little boy doesn't know. It's fine. We shall. Oh, we need to do pink little ears, don't we? Can't be going on without the pink little ears. Now, I hate to do this to you guys, but this is looking like I'm wrapping up quite quickly and you're having a lovely conversation. I don't want to stop you guys from talking. So, I'll just keep colouring. You let me know when you finish your chat, so that then I can wrap up and go to sleep. I don't know if anyone else has, any other streamer has this issue of like, I just like my chatting. I'll just not go to bed until they have their chat. I've realised how weird that makes me sound. Okay, let's do a better outline for the Easter egg, and then I'll call it a night. The power of Easter compels. Oh, thank you, Kelly. That's so sweet of you. I have plans for all of your super chats. I am keeping the money aside, and I have plans for the next time I go into an art shop. And I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. It seemed like you wrapped it up by the time I was talking about hoping you were having a good time. Right, I'm gonna just we'll do some stars because it's a little boy. I don't know if they'll appreciate love hearts because they're 10. But stars are unisex. Not that love hearts aren't. Feel like love hearts are definitely unisex. It's just society. Do you know what? I want to do a doodle stream with you guys more often because this was fun. I had so much fun. Completely outside of my typical content, but so much fun. Right, let me show you what we've got. So we've got this little chap. I'll bring the light over on the front. Wait, we'll do it this way too. So that lovely little chap. And then on the inside, bunny rabbit with a jetpack. Because this is what we need. I may also have to draw a bunny with a jetpack in another stream because I really like it. I really like that bunny. But yeah, thank you all so much for hanging out with me. I've had so much fun. You guys are, as always, wonderful. I hope you have a fabulous week. I'm going to try and get back into the routine of streaming again because the imminent threat is over. So now I get to get to have fun again. So I hope it's so lovely to see you all. It's so great to see all your I was going to say all your faces. I guess all of your usernames. And yeah, I hope you have a lovely week if I don't see you on Wednesday or Friday, possibly. Anyway, I will see you guys very soon and have a lovely week. Remember, whenever you're doing a project, I want to see it. I know I'm forming a parasocial relationship, but I love seeing craft projects. I'm not even kidding. It makes me so happy. Even if you're just starting, even if you're halfway through. But yeah, show me, put it in the thing. Bye, bye, bye. Thank you so much. Love you. Keep crafting.